and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. Nikola Jokic.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. They've got Chris Paul. Jokic is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Derozan, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard. And for Los Angeles, Wilson out there with Cowboy. And there's the monster. Then it's the kid, and it's Miracle Man in at the point. And out of bounds is Los Angeles. Gains possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at Indiana. They've been passed up, moving down to the 4th spot.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
Paul passes to Booker. Gordon kicks to Derozan. Now Jokic takes the 13-footer. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. 4-point game. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Gordon. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's the monster. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Paul passes to Jokic. Booker outside. Back to Jokic. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
It's hauled in by Gordon.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And that one's good. Jokic. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. They get it again. Tyler, no good. Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pull up Jay. Oh, and the jam by Derozan.
You have to put Derozan on the short list for best finishers in the NBA. He is fearless going to the rack.
Snatched up. Tyler. The layup missed. Tyler's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Miracle Man. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Suns trail by 3. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Gordon, the pass to Derozan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you watch Derozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Thunder's checked in for Los Angeles. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Gordon. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. Great with the explosiveness you talked about with Derozan. It helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Here's Paul. It's deflected. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
And the Suns call time. They defeat. Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure in that one. Didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, the professors checked in for the Monster. Money comes in for Magician, and Rain Man subbed in for Leonard. And the Suns here with a different look. Achua, he's checked in for Gordon. Jonathan Isaac comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Derek White's checked in for Devin Booker, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Paul.
Demonstrating how efficient he is, Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
Great for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season. As the playoffs are coming up, how do they ensure their success continues into the postseason?
Well, Kevin, the skeptics are still going to be out there. You just got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You've got to be resilient and adaptable when the adversity hits, because it's going to come. And the belief system so paramount to success of teams, especially underdog teams in the postseason. Do they have the confidence to get the job done?
The dunk by Achua.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by. That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. Hudson's checked in for Phoenix. Suns leading by 4. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Achua. That's tipped. Here's Rain Man. He's covered by Hudson.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Well, Phoenix shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. It's his first trip to the line. He throw good, VanVleet.
Has always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred VanVleet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
ABC's checked in for Los Angeles.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Here's VanVleet. And yes, it's good. VanVleet's got 6. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. Rain Man up and in on the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Van Vliet passes to Jokic. No good with the triple. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Suns lead by 2. And we'll be back with you. Well, recently, Chris Paul talked about adding some levity to the game.
It sounds so generic to say we have fun, but
Yeah, from what we've seen, Greg, these guys naturally get along.
And you add in the guiding hand of Chris Paul. This team can...
Whoa, hammering it in!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Van Vliet with the bounce pass. There's the pass to Jokic. Got a hand on it. All sorts of time. Again, Los Angeles.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
The Suns trailing. Lets a floater go. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And they're moving it up. Oh, Leonard in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Phoenix calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Tyler, he's checked in for ABC. And the Suns here with a different look. Gordon's checked in for Jokic. Derozan comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Hudson. And it's Paul in for Fred Van Vliet. Derozan scanning the floor. Pass to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Shot to stop the run. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Los Angeles leading by 6. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. No good that time, so Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Los Angeles.
I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there are so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed.
they just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
A baseline J, rebound by Tyler. Tyler's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Booker, with no one around, trains the three-pointer.
The eyes of Chris Paul. He's always had tremendous vision.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Outside Gordon. Back to Paul. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Paul's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
The concentration and the body control CP3 possesses is just astonishing.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That is his first. Foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. The professor's checked in for the Monster. Money comes in for Magician, and Rain Man subbed in for Leonard. And then for Phoenix, Jokic has checked in for Achua, and Derek White subbed in for Paul.
And they continue to control the glass.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. Thunder's checked in for Los Angeles. No good on the 2nd free throw.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the 2nd quarter.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him. And basketball on the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. White looking around. Feeds it to Gordon. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. Lays it up off the glass. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter. And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
It's stolen. And here's the fast break. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And Phoenix making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's White, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
It's stolen. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Van Vliet looking around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That's his 3rd foul so far. Going bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Suns have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Isaac. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal perspective.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome. And guys, for Los Angeles, Kenny, give us your take.
Well, shooters were popping open right and left. Exceptional ball movement. Guys racing off screens, spotting up, knocking down shots. That's...
And...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Los Angeles leading by 15. Cowboy is out there with the monster. Then it's Thunder. Then it's the Kid. And it's Wilson, and it's the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And Derozan kicks to Gordon. That 3 off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And the foul called on Thunder. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Los Angeles with some changes. ABC comes in for Tyler. And it's Miracle Man in for Thunder. Here's Derozan. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Derozan's got 6.
That's his bread and butter. Derozan has made a living with the mid-range jumper.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Ball finds Derozan. Picked away. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Passes it to Gordon. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. There's the lob to the hoop.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Booker against Leonard. Here's Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. He's got 6.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start. And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And there it is for him.
Timeout. And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Los Angeles calls timeout, and Los Angeles will go for a different look here. The professor's checked in for the Monster. Money comes in for Magician. Rain Man's checked in for Leonard. And Thunder subbed in for Miracle Man. And for the Suns, Achua comes in for Jokic. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Aaron Gordon. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Make him foul you to stop you. Derozan with the strength and vertical ability doing damage inside.
In one area, I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit, shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent...
Oh, no, he didn't.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Now White, pass to Paul, shoots the 3. Not that time, his 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Tyler's checked in, and a change for the Suns. Van Vliet's checked in. To the middle. Oh, what a play!
Watch your head.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
The Suns have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Hudson's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Here's Rain Man. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Tyler's got 15 points.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Here's Achua. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. 5 to shoot. It's deflected. The pass to Thunder. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Thunder's got 7 now in this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And that's a foul called on Money. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Jokic, he's checked in for the Suns. And Los Angeles guys shooting an almost unfair 78%. From the field.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
At the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. The Monsters checked in for the Professor. Leonard comes in for Rain Man. And it's Miracle Man in for Thunder. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the kid picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. In the bonus, will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Miracle Man.
Hold on! Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Van Vliet outside. "11 seconds left to play in the third. Clock at 6. Here's the three. Drills the three-pointer. Hudson's got 7. Here's the Monster, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's...
And so it's Los Angeles, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the... quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Jokic. Hudson is out there with Fred Van Vliet, and it's Lewis in at the small forward position.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Phoenix making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Jokic. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Fred Van Vliet. Lewis passes to McConnell. Good ball movement here by the Suns.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Tyler, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. McConnell passes to Lewis. Right at the free throw line, Wilson grabs the board.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Hudson. The three sinks the three-pointer. Hudson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the...
Oh!
Yes! Yes!
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Poked loose. And now here comes Wilson leading the break. Here's Miracle Man. Gordon trying to break loose. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Monsters. ABC comes in for Tyler. And Anthony subbed in for Leonard. The Monsters checked in for Los Angeles. Rain Man comes in for Anthony. Here's Hudson. Plays it up and banks it in.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Wilson into the lane.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Passes it to Lewis. This one for 3. Second shot opportunity. Dismissed. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Rain Man. Tanked in off the glass.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now here's McConnell. D right on him. Lewis outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the first one drops. And the Suns making a change here. White's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. In the corner, it's Gordon. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
And Gordon drops them both. And here is Los Angeles now. Miracle Man. And he goes in for the dunk.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. McConnell passes to Lewis. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Shot clock at 6. White. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Love how active Derek White is on offense. Good. At making defenders question their decisions.
And Los Angeles with some changes. The Professors checked in for ABC. Robertson comes in for Magician. And Thunder subbed in for Miracle Man. Achua, he's checked in for the Suns. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Miracle Man.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's
good. That's another bucket.
And with 40 points for him, his climb towards history continues.
GA, it seems like every time he takes the floor, it's a step closer to the record for most 40-point games in a season. McConnell passes to White. Inside, Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Staying patient, letting the play develop. Derek White understands his role in this offense.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And so he hits both. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound, Tyler. A beautiful reverse layup. Tyler's got 12 points in just the second half.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And he makes the first. And so he's able to get one of two.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now. And he just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here. And an intentional foul right there. And that one falls for White.
A bit of a late bloomer in college, White has proven to be a steady pro in my opinion. He can shoot, pass, and he can defend. Oh, did you see that?
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Miracle Man.
Boy, was it amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Los Angeles. Here's Miracle Man. Boom, he jams it straight down.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
And he commits the intentional foul. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. And here is Los Angeles now from the inbound. Look at that.
Nice.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And now we've got the intentional foul. First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good. And here's Los Angeles. Here's Miracle Man. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Wilson's checked in. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're ahead by 42. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. There's a minute left here in the fourth quarter. And Cowboy is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And it's sent back by White.
Quick off the floor, White tracks that shot and sends it back airmail.
Tyler down low. He's covered by McConnell. Misses from close range. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And they go to the intentional foul.
Number 1. That's his 5th personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
DJ McConnell. At the line.
Good on both. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Miracle Man. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous. Tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
That one is off. So he comes up empty, missing both. The shot and game clock separated by 4. The pass to the monster. It's intercepted. Here's the break. Here's Lewis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
Pass to Tyler. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White. Leonard with the ball. White up. And finished off by Leonard.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you... drive your point home right there.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. You might as well sit back and enjoy this one.
He doesn't get the second one. Outside Wilson. He dishes it to Tyler. Here's Rain Man. Good on the triple.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game